and I had enough time to actually make a 13th episode. This time I'm talking about Trick or Treat, a horror anthology film. This was created by producer Bryan Singer. Michael Dougherty was the writer and director, and it stars Dylan Baker as the high school principal, Anna Paquin as a werewolf, and Brian Cox. You also see the little creature that runs around. I forget what they call him. He has a funny name, but he is an ugly little bastard. And he takes his mask off. But he's on the film's poster. The story begins as the two of the characters who help start the anthology go outside, and she blows out the pumpkin and ends up getting killed by the little bastard. Then the movie starts off showing the principal telling about one of his students about how the tradition about the Horroween. He ends up feeding the kid poison candy. The kid dies, and then him and his son commit a brutal ritual with him and his son carving the kid's face for their Halloween decoration, mass decorations. Brian Cox's character is also the neighbor behind the principal, and the principal kind of ignores him after he complains and grumps about him and his kid. And then at the same time, he's also getting attacked by the little guy from the movie. Then we have the principal going out on a date, basically, and he bites a girl on the neck with his specially modified vampire teeth. She runs away, and then he ends up following Anna Paquin's character, and this leads to his downfall when he gets killed by the werewolves when they actually, literally, in the coolest transformation that they could do in CGI, rip their skin from their bodies and turn into wolves. Basically start eating him. Then, at the final, you see the Brian Cox's character on with his shotgun fighting the little character. He rips its mask off, and it reveals this tiny little skull-like feature on him, which basically freaks him out. He ends up giving him a candy bar. There's another subplot in the anthology where a group of kids go down to a spot and attempt to do a summoning, where they believe actually not really summoning, they go and try to scare this nerd and her friends with their zombie costumes. And it turns out the zombie kids who got killed by Brian Cox's character, who's the bus driver, come back to life and actually kill the kids that were bullying the nerd girl. She escapes and lets them all die. She basically rides the elevator up the shaft where the bus went and then disappears. At the same time, she's also the one who notices that the werewolves were actually out. This is a very interesting and well done anthology. I actually quite enjoy it, even though it didn't make much money in the box office. They actually made more money doing home sales, and it is now a cult classic. And I hope you guys enjoy this review.